Hello and welcome to the first UK Defence Journal weekly briefing. The following is a rundown of our most popular recent news items. HMS Prince of Wales is now a small step closer towards her maiden voyage. The Royal Navy say that more than 62 tonnes of supplies have been moved onto the ship as the flat top prepares to sail later this year. A 21-strong team from the aircraft carrier's supply department spent 2 weeks working around the clock to move the stores on board, a task rather more complicated than it might sound. The majority of items were provided by the military depot at Crombie, just 3 miles up the Forth, to a building at Rosyth Royal Dockyard, where HMS Prince of Wales is being completed. Lieutenant Commander Alex Pelham Byrne, Deputy Commander Logistics, said, "In preparation for sailing for the first time, the supply chain department have been busy loading the first outfit of stores on board HMS Prince of Wales. Working 24 hours a day for the past 2 weeks, they have been embarking stores from body armour to ball bearings, firefighting gear to cups and saucers and everything else required to maintain, feed and fight on an aircraft carrier at sea. As we approach our sailing date, we will start embarking the victuals needed to sustain us during sea trials until we get into our new home port of Portsmouth later this year." In other news, HMS Duncan and HMS Dragon linked up on security patrols in the Eastern Mediterranean recently. Dragon recently completed the most successful drugs-busting patrol by any British warship in the Middle East. Meanwhile, Duncan, the youngest of 6 Type 45 destroyers, built to shield the fleet from aircraft and missile attacks, recently sailed from Portsmouth for a 6-month stint in the Mediterranean Sea. After a pit stop in Gibraltar, HMS Duncan joined an international task group of France's flagship FS Charles de Gaulle and her key deployment of the year. It is Duncan's task to safeguard the nuclear-powered aircraft carrier and work seamlessly with her Rafale fast jets, an experience which will prove invaluable in 12 months' time when Britain's new carrier, HMS Queen Elizabeth, leads strike group exercises with her flagships and their F-35 Lightning Strike fighters, say the Royal Navy in a release. Commander Mike Carter-Quinn, HMS Dragon's commanding officer, said, "It was a great moment seeing the familiar shape of a fellow Type 45 steaming over the horizon and then receiving such a warm welcome from the entire ship's company of HMS Duncan. It is superb to see her back out in operations in the Eastern Mediterranean. For the Royal Navy to have 2 destroyers hard at work on operations, in addition to all the other British ships and units deployed around the world, it sends a powerful message about our commitment to maintaining maritime security and stability around the globe." Another topic of interest is the news that the Ministry of Defence has notified bidders of its intention to purchase an interim anti-ship missile as current Harpoon stocks reach end of life and a replacement not being due until 2030. The Ministry of Defence has issued a prior information notice for next generation surface ship guided weapon to equip Royal Navy vessels. The notice reads as follows: "The authority has a possible future requirement to procure a next generation ship launched anti-ship weapon system for use within training and operational roles with the Royal Navy. First delivery of the ship-installed equipment would be required by December 2022, and first delivery of missiles would be required by December 2023. The potential contract will be for 4 years, with the potential of option years to follow, up to 9 more years. The potential contract would cover manufacture and delivery of the weapon system to be delivered in financial year 2023 to 2024. Royal Navy ships were originally to lose anti-ship missile capability in 2018, When the Harpoon missile is withdrawn, with a replacement not due until around 2030, the interim missile would fill that gap. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed our first weekly briefing. Remember to subscribe to this channel in order to receive future briefings.